Hey everybody, it's Fat Frog. Welcome, welcome. Happy Easter to you if you celebrate Easter, and if you don't, happy springtime to you if you're living in the Northern Hemisphere. So weird. So many people possibly out there with who cannot relate to me, but anyway, we're all playing Ark, and I guess that's probably why you guys are here. Hope you are enjoying the day. So, yeah, so we got the Easter event going on here, which is Eggcelent Adventure, and we've got to make some skins. So I think we're going to probably collect a few more eggs. We have got quite a ton of them, maybe more than we need. But I think I'm going to go collect a couple of bunny dodos anyway. So I don't like the looks of my tech armor. So the first thing we got to do is we've got to get ourselves a... Do we have a full body? Yeah, we can get this guy here, the bunny egg suit here. I love this thing. And then we need bunny ears skin. Is there one for dinos? Yeah, the dino one. We need both of those. So it's disappeared. Are they in my inventory, or do I have to go to cosmetics here? Here they are. Okay, cool. So I'll put that on that, and then I will need to get this cat off my shoulder because he doesn't look very respectable with this riot helmet on, I don't think. Not really. He looks sad, doesn't he? Hey, Pixie, how you doing? Happy Easter to you. Yes, so we're gonna do this and cosmetics and this, or do we have to do one of these guys? Can I not put, did that work? No. Where did the bunny ears go now? They're over here. They're in this guy's inventory. Why did they end up over there? Am I not doing this right? Or maybe it doesn't work on riot helmets. I would assume it would. I can put it on all these things. If I put it in here, it's not in there. So I guess I can't use it. Let's see if it's a different helmet. Let's grab a flak helmet or something like that. See if that works. I think I might need to turn up my sound a bit here. Let me see if that's true. No, that sounds about right. I can turn it up a little bit. There we go. All right, resume and flak helmet. Let's see. We want the cat to wear a nice helmet here. Let's give him this 430 and see if this works actually. Or did I leave that in? So it is a dino, right? Dino bunny ears. Oh, because that goes on a dino. So I would have to get regular bunny ears and put it on there. That's my problem. That's my problem. So I could put the bunny ears on the cat, but I cannot put it on the actual armor here. So we got to get this one and then do this, or no, wait a minute, dino. There we go. Okay, so now we can go to the cat and we can put this on the cat's head, right? Well, that doesn't look right. Let me turn off the spyglass business. Should go away. There it is. Okay. Yeah, that looks kind of ridiculous. That looks painful. Ouch. Oh no, poor kitty. We can't have our cat looking like that. That's horrible. We'll enable pest control too. But so let's get this off of here. All right. We'll have to come up with some other thing for the cat. Because that looked horrific. Yeah, you can put it on Riot Gear. I just was using the wrong ones. Let's see. Using the wrong skin. That was my problem. So what should we do for a kitty? We can give it I guess we could give it the Easter chick hat. I think that would be good. So let's craft up one of those real quick. There we go. And that ends up right into my cosmetics. That's so weird. Glad I finally sort of figured that out. All right, so I guess you're not going to have a helmet, buddy. Or are you? Does that go on there, and then that goes on there? Okay. That's respectable. That I like. That actually looks kind of cute. I like the way the ears stick up out of it. All right. All right, and the two of us together look absolutely ridiculous, I got to say. But let's go ahead and let's go grab ourselves a new bunny dodo. So it can lay eggs inside the base here. Shouldn't have to go too far for it. Let's put that spyglass thing back on here. Sometimes there's dodos around here. We could also find a bunny oviraptor. I just got attacked by something. Yeah, bugs. That's all right. Thing is about the dodos is they don't live very long with all the raptors and other nasty things that show up around here, like these troodons. There's a lystro getting murdered. We might have to go to the beach. I'll fly up a little bit this way, and we'll see. We'll see what's happening. Thanks for coming along today, guys. Good to see you, Pixie. But I do love the skins. I do love these events. I don't think there's anything else that happens with this one other than the skins and the, you know, learning new emotes and stuff like that. I think it's pretty basic, and that's fine with me. I do love this outfit, though. We can take a closer look at it when I got to stop for stamina or whatever, but fly right through these trees so you guys can see absolutely nothing. Okay. We'll come through here, too. Maybe we'll get lucky and find a bunny dodo. They seem to be pretty darn common, though, where dodos do spawn, if dodos are spawning in. So they're pretty easy to find. And I think I counted that they lay an egg about every 10 seconds. So what I did on our particular server is I collected a couple of bunny dodos and a bunny oviraptor, and I put them inside my base. And since we have the automated Ark mod, we have the, what is it, the automated Ark vacuum, and that sucks up all the dodo eggs, so, or the bunny dodo eggs. So there's probably some right over here. Yep, I see one right now. And there we go. So we'll just grab some stamina, take a look at our beautiful selves. I love the eggs that are grenades, really, that are on my sort of bandolier. I love my face in this bunny outfit. It has kind of like a, I don't remember this rabbit having mutton chops as much as the as the last one did, but it's a fine looking, I'm a fine looking specimen. So there's plenty of eggs over here. I'm guessing it would be easy to pick these up with a whip. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, I got 2 right away. So that's pretty cool. So it's just regular dodo. So they're laying them every 10 seconds. And so we could just hang out here and probably get what we need, because we have, what, a couple bunny dodos? But I'm just going to grab one of these guys, take him back to base. How long is the Easter event live? I haven't had time to play since it's released. I don't know how long it's supposed to last, but I can definitely, I think we should definitely have it on our server through next weekend. So maybe, I don't know what that ends up being. So today's the 20th, so add 7 days. So the 27th, maybe we'll turn it off on the 28th or something, or there's a bunny oviraptor. But yeah, we'll have it for at least another week here. The other thing that's nice about it on our server, so you just dropping eggs. If you collect them and have them in your base, you can collect hundreds of eggs really quickly without doing much, especially if you just sort of AFK in one of the, what are they, the tech sleeping pods. And you don't need to go, as far as I know anyway, you don't need to go killing anything for, we'll take a second look here at the requirements for these skins, but I'm pretty sure it's nothing but bunny eggs. And I don't have any plant species X or anything here to cause any problems. So if they are laying eggs every 10 seconds here, and see, there's one. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So that's 6 a minute. So 6 times 6. That's 360 an hour for just one. So it's pretty easy to collect like 5 of these guys. Whoa, cats are jumping. You know, collect like, you know, if you collected 10 of these guys, it wouldn't be hard. So then you'd have like 3,000 an hour if you're just busy doing stuff around the base. But let's take a look at the different holiday requirements. I'm pretty sure, yeah, eggs, 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 A floral wreath. That's cool. We're crafting that right away. Emotes, just eggs, just eggs. And then all this stuff is just eggs. Yeah, so it's just eggs. All you need is eggs. Yep. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I said that. Okay. How lame. All right. So there's other cool stuff we'll be crafting too, but I want to try out, see what this floral wreath looks like. And then I thought I clicked on this vase thing, but I guess, did I imagine it, or I thought there was like a vase of flowers. Didn't I just see that? Oh, there it is. Yeah. But we got some sunglasses. Do we have sunglasses for dinos? Oh yeah, we got to make that. Got this little basket here. Let's just go crazy. Is this a skin? It's a flower vase skin. So turn it into a place on a decorative box to turn it into a flower vase. What's a decorative box? Oh, here's a flower trough skin. We got to try that guy out. But I don't know what a decorative box is. Is that something out of like... What are you doing up here, buddy? Did you get mad about something? Did you eat the dodo? Somebody got mad at something. Is somebody unaggressive in here? Because I don't see the dodo anymore. That was weird. Yeah, somebody's got to be unaggressive. Murdered that poor bunny dodo. Anyway, let's go try out the trough. I don't know if it's going to work on our automated Ark ones here. We'll find out in a second, I guess. All right. So that's going to be in cosmetics, I think. There it is. Did it not work, or... It did work. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. Looks like I got a little garden going. That's pretty nice. I like the lilies on the side. Oh yeah, lilies, daffodils. Pretty cool. It's a Bob's Tall Tales thing. Well, that's silly, but okay. Let's see. Let's look that up then. Bob. Box. I got a link storage box. Maybe it's called something else. Maybe decorative. No. Yeah, let's look at the everything. Box. Treasure chest. I wonder if it's just like a storage box, but that seems kind of odd. Flower pot. I mean, I'm not surprised that they would call it something that it isn't actually called. Yeah, it does look pretty cool. I want to get the skins. I kind of was wondering maybe if the skins were like the bottles. You know, there's like those bottles. I have some of those. I know that. Here, we'll try it on a couple of things. So we've got it on a box. I'm sure this is not the box, but we'll put it down anyway. And then we'll put the bottle down. And then that's a skin, so it's in my inventory, right? Yep. So the skin's not working on that. But we do have the wreath to put out. Put that on our fireplace. Oh yeah, look at all the tulips and daffodils. That looks nice too. I like that as well. Now I think I need like a little base to do this stuff. So this is a remote E4 remote explosive skins. So you put this on C4. Okay. Interesting. So I guess we can try that out as well. We have detonator and some C4. C4. Cosmetics. Go into the C4. It says I can put it on the detonator. Or did I put it on the detonator? Hold on, let me go. I think I was in the wrong inventory here. Let's try that again. It's gone. Okay. Where did it go? E4 is what it was. There it is. So I guess it goes on the detonator. So if I go, okay. That's a tiny little basket though. Little basket full of explosives. All right, let's see if it does anything weird when it blows up. Look at the confetti. Okay, that was definitely worth the price of admission. Look at that. Let's see, we got to do a couple of these then. Get rid of these nasty rocks out here. Woo! All right, I'm finding that a little too fun. Okay. I'll put this. I better put this C4 away before I blow up my base by accident. But that was pretty cool. It's the decorative box in your Ingrams. So there's in my Ingrams. I got all the Ingrams here, not just Bob's, but all of them. Box. I don't have a decorative box. I'm not sure. Oh, there it is. Decor box. There we are. All right, cool. Let's, I don't even have a table anywhere in this place, do I? But let's zip over here because I think I would like to have it in our little base that's up here. I think I would like to have a nice bouquet of flowers over here. So let's see. Oh, what do I need to make a decorative box here? Fiber and thatch. I can do that. I think I've got probably what I need. Thatch, fiber. Okay, cool. Decorative box. I don't think I've ever made one before. I'm pretty darn sure I haven't. So, okay, a little decorative box. Why does it have... Why is it pointing at something? What is it pointing at? It's pointing down. It's pointing that way. Now it's pointing that way. Weird. I don't know what the decorative box is pointing at, but let's get it up here. There we go. Or maybe I needed to put... No, I can do that this way. Here we go. There we are. It seems a little out of proportion. Well, yeah, if you ask me, I think that's a little, the proportions are a little off here. So I'm going to, it doesn't really belong on here, but it would look good like over here in the corner, I think. Or maybe on top of here. What am I think it's still a little bit too big. It looks more like a floor kind of piece here. So let's put it over here. And then I'm assuming that this is a kind of a reusable skin. Yeah. There. That looks pretty good. I like that. I feel like I want to, you know, design some more stuff in here. Maybe I will at some point, but let's head back to base and look at the other things that we can craft up over there. Hey, Green Bean. How you doing? The vase is pretty. Yeah, I don't know if you're just tuning in. There's some pretty neat skins here. I'm not going to be embarrassed for liking some of these flower skins. The The feeding troughs here that look like little raised beds, little raised flower beds, are pretty awesome. They got crocuses in them and daffodils and tulips. I love them. So I think those look pretty cool. I think I'll probably, I'm probably going to remove these skins on these two, but because it looks a little overpowering. But I do like the other one. I think I'm probably going to leave it on there for now, or probably for good is what I'm actually trying to say. So that looks cool. I do love the costume. There's a lot of stuff in this one, and I think this is our first Eggcelent Adventure on ASA. I gotta learn these different emotes and stuff. Oh wow, you're editing while you're editing a stream while watching this, or you're editing a video while watching the stream. That's pretty impressive. I don't think I have I don't think I have the attention to do both of those things at the same time. All right, let's so did the emotes end up in here? Where did they go? Oh, here it is. Oh no, this is a lamb costume. I thought that was an emote for some reason. So let's try out the lamb costume. Okay. So I don't like this. This kind of looks like it belongs on some sort of fetish website. I think it's the cowbell. Yeah, I don't like that one. It's making me uncomfortable. All right, let's put that on. We'll go back to this Stern bunny costume hat. I thought that was maybe like blood or something, but it's just my hair poking out through my hat, or the hood part of it. It's pretty fabulous looking at. Oh, can we do holiday stuff now? Can I shake my? I can do bunny hop dance. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then I'm just wondering, is there music associated with that? Because my volume is turned down on the music. So let's see if there's music. We'll just turn that up there. Because some of these emotes have music associated with them. So no music associated with that bunny hop. Okay, so flower toss emote is the next one. Oh, that's got real pedals with it and everything. All right, so that's pretty cool. And then the last one is the tail wiggle, which is pretty traditional. Okay, cool. And I think that was it for emotes. Mr. K, good morning. How are you doing? Happy Easter to everybody, by the way. Oh, let's just see what we got here. Running out of eggs. I have collected a boatload of them, though, so... You know, the worst thing about eggs is they're so heavy. So if you have to go collect them in the wild, they do weigh a ton here. All right. There's some super cool skins out there, Mr. K. If you do have a chance to get on, pretty easy to collect these eggs. You can just bring some bunnies into near your automated Ark vacuum, and it sucks up the eggs for you, and that's all you need to craft anything. Is just eggs. There's no other special things. Okay, so I need to go down the line here. We got to have a spring floral tiara for sure. We got that guy already. The egghead skin, I think that's my least favorite. Grenade skin, oh yeah, we got to have that. Let's have a couple of those. Shepherd's crook, not as excited about it. Is that on a spear? Yeah, spear pike. I always have liked the carrot spear. That's pretty cool. Marshmallow hat skin. Thank you very much. I did the glasses already. Egg hat skin. By the way, I've got baby quail hatching out yesterday and today. Got a total of 9 so far, so that's pretty cool. And this is for the dinos. And what else do we have? Bunny tail skin is kind of weird. Got the chocolate rabbit club skin, which is really cool looking. The bunny ears, we did that guy, and the Procoptodon bunny costume. We don't have a Procoptodon, though, I don't think, in all of our collection here, so we might have to go tame one of those. That might be a good thing to do today. Let's see. It's about time to work in the garden before it storms again. Nice. Been raising seeds to now seedlings that need to get into the ground soon, so I have to dig up my garden today. Oh, that sounds fun. A little too early for me to be doing too much gardening. The soil's still pretty wet here, and we're going to get frost for another several weeks yet, so there's not a whole lot to plant quite yet, but I could if I wanted to. Don't think I have a Procoptodon. Let's see. One of my chickens just laid the biggest egg I've ever seen. I'll go to post a pic in the Discord. That's cool. I'll probably post a pic of my baby quail later on today. Danu, aka Rabiza. So cool you can play Ark. Yes, I can play Ark. Like my mom won't buy it even if I paid her. Oh, that's too bad. Ark is a pretty fun game. Too bad it's kind of taxing on whatever system you're trying to play it on. Okay, so I got that bottle there. I guess we gotta get rid of that thing. All right, clean that up. Yeah, we need to get a pike here so we can add that to our carrot skin thing. Let's grab this guy here. That should be fine. I'm going to put away my C4 before I blow stuff up by accident because I'm kind of a klutz that way. All right, let's go. Cosmetics is still weird to me. There we go. So we got that. Oops. It's 6. I never put that in here. So let's take a look at this skin. So I really like this thing. I think it's really cool. There's a lot of cool skins in this event, I gotta say. All right. Posted in memes and happy things. Yes, that's the place to put it. That's where I'll put my quail pics too. Oh, they're so tiny and cute. They're so goofy though. They try to eat their own toes, which is pretty silly. All right, so we got to find a Procoptodon. I kind of think I should probably go to one of the other maps because Procoptodons are kind of hard to find. We are going to need some of this, some shocking darts. We're going to need a rifle, and don't we need like plant species Y seeds or something weird like that? Rifle. Yeah, we'll get one of these. We'll knock them out in one shot here. Okay, so we got that. I don't think we'll need narcotic. Yeah, I think you're right. I think Scorched Earth does have the most. Let me just grab some narcotic. It's been a while since I've tried to tame one of these guys. So there's some narcotic. Let me look on Dodo Decks and see what they recommend here. Procoptodon. Plant species X or rare mushrooms. I didn't know it was rare mushrooms. So rare mushrooms is the way to go. We need 24 rare mushrooms for a 150 Procoptodon. Okay, so let me go see if I can find a stack of rare mushrooms. I believe I have them over here. I don't remember if I labeled things rare. That would be the rare mushrooms. Okay, cool. And then I don't need to bring this with me. Drop this stuff off here. Okay, and then the other thing, if I'm going to stay wearing this outfit, let's grab some cactus broth and some of this soup here to stay cool. And I think I should have everything else I need over on Scorched Earth. I know about, they can kind of, they spawn in several spots here on the island, but Scorched Earth is definitely going to be the easiest place to find them, I think. I should have grabbed some other should have grabbed some kibble just in case I wanted to tame a T-Rex or something like that if I found something that was good, but that's okay. Such a fun thing. All right, here we go. Such intense music when you log into Scorched Earth for some reason. Here we go. Gotta wait for... There we go. Come on. Can I move? And there we go. Can break through. I should just count to 30 after I spawn in here, because it takes about 30 seconds for it to be to let me move around here. Okay. We'll just grab this dude. And I think they can kind of show up just about anywhere, but I'm pretty sure it's just a straight up knockout tame. Let's turn on our little spyglass. If there's one around here, we're going to have to pick it up because this place is not friendly. Most. Gosh, this is nuts over here. All right. So we'll keep moving. I think if I remember right, I see them more towards the middle of the map. But I think they can be anywhere. So we'll just fly low and look for little kangaroo, giant kangaroos, is what I should say. Somebody was breeding Procoptodons on the server. I don't remember who that was. They're kind of fun. I don't know. I don't know if they have a lot of utility. I know some people were using them for... I always have to look for Daedons here for some reason. We're getting some nice pink ones, but our wyvern needs food. So we're gonna stop and have a little pork. There we go. Was it Dire Make? I can't remember who was doing the Procoptodon breeding for a while. Huh. All right. Those are terror birds, not Procoptodons. Okay. I haven't been to Scorched Earth for a while, or at least I haven't flown around Scorched Earth for a while. I stop by occasionally to get my feathers for my Gigantoraptors that I have here, but don't do a whole lot else. And to get my metal farm to work a little bit. That was the dog. Dog, what are you doing? So for those of you who play on the server, I did do dino wipes on all of them, so we are getting a lot of the cool colors. This is probably the coolest Titanosaur that I've ever seen color-wise. I really like that cyan to green to sort of green tan. I don't know what I would call that, but I do like that. So anyway, the colors are active, and there should be probably as many bunny dodos and bunny oviraptors and stuff like that that you can possibly imagine. Okay. Where did I end up? It doesn't seem like I should be in a spot where there's oil rigs. I didn't realize there's oil rigs over here. Or am I just... Yeah, I didn't think there was. I did want to try something here. I wanted to see if the glasses worked on you. Come on, Dino, round sunglasses. Go on the... Apparently it doesn't work on a wyvern. What about the hat? Or do I have to put it in here? No, I can't put it in there. Oh, well. Yeah, it didn't work. All right. Apparently it's not working on a wyvern. I can't remember if Procoptodons spawn out in the sand dunes. I don't think so. Those are parasaurs. Looking for some hoppy marsupials. How many marsupials are in Ark? I think Maywings are supposed to be marsupials. Obviously Procoptodons. I'm trying to think of the Thylas. Thylas are marsupials too. The Biology Minute here brought to you by Fat Frog. Check over by your base. Okay. Ah, there's one. And then is it... No, I thought it had a baby, but no, it is under attack by this wolf. Okay, what level is it? I want something that's at least going to be high enough level to have some good weight to carry me, but I lost it. There he is. 135. I think that'll do it. Hopefully he'll go down in one shot here. Hey, he's down. Nice. Okay, so what? No, go away, you booger. Man, the desert is dangerous. Okay, so we're going to lose taming effectiveness here. We need 22 mushrooms. I don't like the sound of this music. Usually the music turned off. Okay, so 22 mushrooms. Here you have 25. I'm not too concerned about losing the taming effectiveness on that one. It'll be all right. I can deal with that, but I think it's going to be like 20 minutes, so we might as well look for a second one. Maybe have a little Procoptodon baby. That would be cool. Green beans tend to look over by their base, so I'm going to fly that direction. I believe Green's base is over there somewhere. So we'll check it out. I'm definitely looking forward to Ragnarok. It's too bad we got like a full month and a little bit until that comes out. At least until it's scheduled to come out. Okay. Wondering if Iguanodon army would be any good if you had some really good high-level Iguanodons. I haven't used one for a while. They're kind of nice early on for running around before you get good flyers, but it seems like the that window is pretty narrow in your Ark days. Saw something over here. Equus. I've tamed one unicorn. In ASA so far. I haven't seen one in forever. But I don't go out as much as I used to where Equus spawns. Oh, there's one. And a baby. And it's a 140. Nice. Come back here, ma'am. Did you fall down? Oh, you went to sleep. Okay, cool. So this must be another 20, 23 it says. Okay, so that's good. And then there's a baby with it somewhere. Did it run over here yet? I don't see it. Okay. Well, there's one. Or is that the baby? That's the baby. Look at. Wow, he looks really cool. I kind of feel like, should I knock it out? Then it won't go anywhere. Let's try this strategy. I've never done this with a baby before. Can we knock a baby out? Seems like I'm only damaging it. All right, one more shot. Hey, okay, we can knock a baby out. All right. So hopefully that will prevent it from going anywhere. I'm gonna go take out this raptor. Usually where there's a raptor, there's more than one raptor. So let's go over here and look for its friends. Any other raptors? Nope, doesn't look like it. Cool. All right, so I think these things are going to wake up. So I think we will need to give them a little bit of a dose here. There we go. Yeah, let's give you 10. See how that does it. Where'd my guy go? There he is. So let's head over. We'll kind of make a big circle around here. And then, because we'll have some time. Oh, there's the other raptors. Ugh, that's some leg. Oh, there's a Procoptodon, big green one. That's a 150. All right, let's get rid of these other raptors first. There we go. Now we'll knock this one out. Look at this green guy. Don't shoot him with that gun. All right. All right, go for the headshots on the Procoptodons. All right, so this guy's going to be 24. And I am a thirsty bunny rabbit. Very cool. All right. Is this my fault? Whose random foundations are these? These are mine. Must have been left over from the train. Don't need those laying around here. There we go. Got to pick up after yourself. Ooh, we got a red drop with a ring on it. That's probably all the Procoptodons I need. But if I'm getting heat frustration. Let's take this and this. It should go away then. Well, this is interesting. Did somebody try to build off of this? Moon Waffles did. Okay. Oh, they built a base in here. Never noticed that before. Take a drink. Can I look at it and hit? Yeah, there we go. Refill our canteen. I did a little ladder here. I see. Interesting. I should have this already, right? Yeah, I've picked up all the Explorer notes on Scorched. Senor, this is a server. Yes, indeed. Playing PvE here in Ark Survival Ascended. What else is going on around here? Whose place was this? I think that was like zombies or somebody like that. Who's our Sneezy? Sneezy was another one of our early adapters here. Where did that red drop go? Knock that tree down. There it is. Right by Pixie's place, I think. All right, there. What do you got for me? Also, is that... Is that a wild one? Or no, this is just... Those just wander. Okay. It's like, are those... Those wild... I'm forgetting what they are. They're shadow mains, but they're not. All right, that's Percoptodon. I guess there's things that, well, they might wake up. Let's give them some narcotic here. We don't want to take chances. We'll keep an eye out for more Percoptodons, but I think we got enough. We might have ourselves a Percoptodon baby or something. I don't know. But let's dose this dude. Also, just out of curiosity, I want to see what the taming effectiveness is. And this guy is purple, which is kind of interesting. Taming effectiveness is 83.8% since that jerk bit it. I heard a bad noise, but I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the Percoptodon snoring. Okay, so a little bit of this. There we go. We'll take a little bit wider, or a little bit different path to head back to the other ones to give them a little narcotic. There's a T-Rex. Stamina frail, and then we got an athletic one. And what's this other guy? Mutable weight. I think athletic is something that we want. All right. Right? I think we want that trait. We'll take that home with us. There we go. Might as well take the baby. And then we'll eat this guy. This was just mutable weight, right? There. Oop, Percoptodon. It's like a double. That's a 20. Don't need that one. But what is the stat here? Warm. That's definitely not going to do us any good. A couple equises around. All right, we can drop probably all this stuff that is prime or primitive. Lose some weight. There we go. Not a lot of weight, but some. Oop, another Percoptodon. Another purple one. 145. I guess we can take a look at its stats. It's got 38 stamina. This is kind of a dangerous spot here. Yeah, let's kill this raptor. I think we might want this guy here. Let's back him up. Ugh. I don't want to kill this bug and the Percoptodon. And there's some more bugs. There, we got him. Nope, wrong gun. All right, go for the head. All right, because that might be a really good Percoptodon. But we are out of stuff now. Out of mushrooms. We might have more mushrooms back at our Scorched Earth base. Obviously, we do at the other place, but yeah, anyway. What else do we have? We'll keep an eye out. I guess if we found a 150, we could knock it down, go back and get some mushrooms. That seems fair. I think the only thing is I lose my trackers on tames, but I can turn them back on. I just have to do it manually. Not a big deal. Is it getting to be too hot out here? It is kind of getting to be too hot. Okay. Let's dose these guys. We'll give them another 10. Then I think we might have to go back to base if it is getting too hot. I'm curious to see what happens with this baby that I knocked out. Tame the red terror bird. They look really cute with the bunny ear skin. I bet you they do. Is there probably, I didn't see the red terror bird, but a terror bird in a bunny skin would look pretty cool. I don't think I have tamed a terror bird yet. But I think we're also going to need to go indoors here because even with my soups and stews, I'm getting a little heat exhaustion out here in the desert. So I think I'm going to head back to my base until we get these guys tamed up here. Because this crazy blurriness kind of makes me sick. It makes me sick a little bit. But we can probably grab some Gigantoraptor feathers and stuff too. Other option would be, if I had a anglerfish here, we could go on a black pearl run, or not a black pearl run, but a silica pearl run and get some of those. But I don't really need, I got like 160,000 back at my base on the island. So I think I'm pretty good with silica pearls for a long time now. Unless I got to make a whole ton of these Ascendant UD saddles or something like that, I think I'm pretty good. That other Percoptodon that I just knocked out is going to need to get dosed up too. Probably could make a run at the trench too, but I don't think I'm going to do that. So what are you guys all up to today? Does anybody have any Easter plans? Did anybody do any Easter stuff? I am not doing any Easter stuff, but that's all right. I used to really enjoy Easter stuff as a kid. You know, the sort of secular things, the looking for eggs, looking for your Easter basket. For some reason, my parents always got us kites for Easter. So always out of the Easter basket was this long package sticking out. And it was one of those little plastic kites, and we used to go fly kites. Does anybody do that? Is that a tradition in anybody else's home? Because spring's a good time, or at least around here, for kite flying because it tends to be pretty windy in the springtime. It's also not a lot of stuff to do, and running around with some kites is always fun. Although there's been several injuries, several kite-related injuries. Like one time, my sister was flying her kite, and the kite, took off, and she went running running after it, and ran straight into a barbed wire fence. So that was that was a painful experience for her. Yeah, really sliced through her jeans. Just waiting for Easter candy clearance sales. I don't know. Yeah, Easter has one of my favorite candies of all times, and I'm not really sure what it is about it, but it's the mini eggs, the mini chocolate eggs. I think they're Cadbury's, so they're just chocolate. They're basically like giant M&Ms, but the milk chocolate in them is just so good, and I absolutely love those things. So they usually they start showing up again like in February, and yeah, I just love those guys. All right, so let's get in here. I wish I had a tech sleeping pod. I wonder if I could make one here. I don't know if I have the equipment anymore, because that would give me a little bit of a way to probably recharge, I think, because of this event or this heat stroke or whatever it is I'm getting. Let's see if I have a sleeping pod. Can I build one? Probably have enough resources. Can I pull them? Yay! There we go. Let's craft up one of these and put it out and see if I can sort of recharge. Can't believe I used to hatch wyvern eggs in here. It's pretty crazy. All right, I'm gonna lay down for a second. Okay, guys, I gotta go grab a drink. I will be right back. All right, I've returned. Okay, and it seemed to take away that heat frustration thing going on, or heat exhaustion thing. Seemed to, yeah, make it go away instantly, which is very handy. Okay, so the first Procoptodon is not going to wake up, right? Right, almost tamed. How about you? You should be... Oh, you're the first one. I'm trying to decide. Let's take the other one. Okay. Might as well run down here and grab some of those feathers. Real quick. I don't have a lot of good birds. I kind of gave up on my breeding these things. I don't have enough melee ones, and I don't have enough health ones. I have a ton that have like food and stamina, and some weight ones. But these are pretty nice to have for breeding purposes. And I think the rest of them kind of stink. Yeah, I got all health and 2 weights that time. And I think this is going to just be stamina and food, if I remember right. Let's just grab a couple and see. I guess I could actually just look at their stats and it would tell me. Yeah, I got one oxygen in here too, which I will probably never use, but I'll have some if I ever need it. Okay, I'll call it there, and then we'll go look here. That guy should be okay. That guy should be okay. I think this one's gonna wake up. Is this the... Yeah, that's the first one. Let's grab a little extra narcotic if we have it. I started moving some of my resources off of Scorched Earth, so I may not have everything I need here anymore. But let's see. There's some narcotic. There we be. All right, let's go get these guys. Okay, cool. First Procoptodon is tamed. Let's go get him. And I'm concerned about this one here. About that one waking up, so we'll go fly to that one. I think it's okay. Did Dodo Deck say if I needed? It says zero. It says 0 narcotics for our taming rate, so I think it's okay, but I don't really want to leave it to chance either. I don't really feel like starting over. Rosie, you're new here and you got a big Ark Survival Evolved player on your Nintendo Switch. Cool. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the live stream. Glad you enjoyed good old Ark Survival Evolved. Obviously, I guess it would probably have to be by the amount that I've played it anyway, probably my all-time favorite game. We're playing ASA here, Ark Survival Ascended, the updated version, but if it hadn't come out, I would probably still be playing Ark Survival Evolved. So, here we go. So we're gonna dose this guy, and then we're gonna go grab the Procoptodon that's tamed. And then, yeah, and then once we get these guys going, we're going to take them back to the island. We're going to use the new bunny outfit on them and see how that works. Or see how it looks. Looked pretty good in Ark Survival Evolved. I think it should look just fine in this. In this game. Yeah, it's too bad Ascended won't run on the Switch. Or the older versions of the Xbox and PlayStation. But who knows, maybe. They're supposed to have a new engine, which is supposed to increase the or decrease the resources used by the game. So maybe it would run on the new version would run on the Switch. That's a 50. We'll let that guy go. We're out of mushrooms anyway to actually tame them, but how's my stamina? Oh, just as I look to see what my stamina is, I crash. All right, I got enough stamina to make the short flight over here. That's just an iguanodon, so I should be safe. Cool looking color on this guy. All right, let's go get the other one. It's nice that a lot of my how-to videos from Ark Survival Evolved are still relevant here to Ark Survival Ascended. They did change the coordinate system a little bit on some of the maps, which is kind of a bummer, but otherwise, most stuff is pretty similar. Okay, let's see what we got for stats on this little guy here. 191, so this one was at 83% taming effectiveness. So far from perfect. We got 37 weight. That's pretty good. That might actually be useful for breeding purposes. Otherwise, the stats in the 30s spread around, so that's a good start. Oh, next one is up, so let's go find that one. That's cool. We might as well, we got time, we might as well check on this drop too. I do love these sort of interior scorched earth surface drops. You can just farm these things all day if you're into that kind of thing. All right, let's drop down. Is that a raptor? I think we could probably get it before raptor becomes interested in us. And leg, and here we go. Let's see. What else do we have? Beautiful lightning wyvern. Thank you. I like my lightning wyverns. I never got really good fire wyvern stats, and I never combined the stats on my poison wyverns. What a nice looking base here. A couple of nice looking bases. And see if we have a nice looking Procoptodon. 209. This is mutable weight. So what do we end up with? Weight is 39. Stamina is 47, so that's pretty good. So pretty good all around Procoptodon here. And then what do we have for, okay, 2 females. 2 female Procoptodons. So hopefully this is a male. Oh, wait a minute. That one had, was this the one with the baby? And I don't remember where the heck it was now. Darn it. It was by one of these clumps of things, but I don't see the baby. That is a dead raptor. I hear some dodos. So I didn't see the baby there. I think it may have despawned since it became tame when I was out of range, out of render, or is it this one? Is the one with the baby? I thought it was the other one. Yeah, I knocked out the baby so it wouldn't escape. So this one's going to tame in just a minute. There is a bunny oviraptor over there. So this was a 150 male, so this will be pretty cool. So we're at, what's the taming effectiveness? Looked like it was 100% enough. There's one right there. That's 25. We saw him before. Okay, so what do you end up with here? 41 weight, so even better weight. What about melee? 33 health, 32 melee. So we're not really doing any better here with the melee business. More of stamina. I think it might be our best stamina so far. All right, 42, 47 on this one. 24, 28. So this has got the best melee. 33 health. 33 health on that one. Nothing stupendous, but that kind of, makes sense. This one has a wild creature, had really good stats. That's a different one, isn't it? No, it's 25. I really like the patterns on that guy, though. That's pretty cool. So, on my Scorched Earth, I have a fire wyvern with white and red color. Well, that's a nice pattern. Cat's trying to break into my room here. Shouldn't be too long on this other Procoptodon. I think we've seen this one also. It's a 50, yep. I don't have enough. And a tame Procoptodon should just eat berries, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Might as well go over here and look at our T-Rex run. This is a giant slaying. We might want this one. There's another Procoptodon over there. Anyway, we're looking for traits on these guys. I didn't bring my trait gun and I didn't bring any kibble for them, but we can always come back. What level is this thing? It's on the run. Whoa, that was a miss. Hey, don't hurt my wyvern. Okay, it's running away now. Forgot I had my tech suit on. There he goes down. Okay. I'm pretty sure I used up all my kibble here on this map. That is Somebody requested I tame up this terror bird, but terror birds I know wake up super fast, so I'm going to need kibble for that one, and this is a 20. For some reason I don't feel like killing the low-level kangaroos today. Anything in there? Lots of preserving salt. I might want to just take some of this back home. That's a lot of free preserving salt. Okay, here's another T-Rex. T-Rex, what do you got? High endurance? I don't think that's what we want. Don't really need a high stamina guy. Cat wants out already. Hold on a sec, guys. Got to rescue the cat. All right, cat was rescued. Croptodon is almost tame. I'll just, oh yeah, I can fly a little bit up that river and see if we can find another useful T-Rex. That means we got to come back. Other thing we can do today too is I can show you the Volanosaurs. I got those guys all set up and breeding. I somehow screwed it up and I needed to change things a little bit so it's not as organized as I would like, but it's still all right. What do we got here? Athletic? I think athletic is okay. If I have to come back for this other T-Rex, I might as well knock this one down, although I forget what athletic does. What does athletic do? Hold on a second. 0.05 health regen and stamina at every point into oxygen. Okay. All right, it's off and running. There it goes. And the scary music is still playing. Okay, so Procoptodons tame. I'm just looking for other T-Rexes. Nothing so far. I can get trapped into doing this T-Rex taming run for like a couple of hours if I'm not careful. All right, you beat that guy up. All right, so we got a 217 Procoptodon here. 53 stamina. Yeah, that one worked out. And this is a male. Okay. 53 stamina. I don't know if stamina is a big deal for Procoptodons. I would think it is. My inventory is too full. I don't know why it does that. It's not really that bad. Trust me, guys. There we go. All right, so we're going to go back to base and we'll do our transfer. I might as well go over here and see if this is still working over here. I assume it will be. This whole wind turbine thing annoys the heck out of me. I've mentioned it enough, so I won't mention it any more than that. Yeah, we're dead in the water here. I'll try to remember to come back and fuel that up. We can head over to Red Obelisk and see if that teleporter is active. I have a bunch of heat stuff going on again, so let's take that. Oh, that just disappeared. Hopefully, yeah, it is starting to lose health. That's all right. We're going to be okay. see what's in this supply drop. Obsidian? No, I don't think I need some obsidian and some spear bolts. I think I'll be all right. Actually, I can take somebody else's teleporter because they're open, right? Or this is that a small or a medium? Oh, this is a healing station thing. Never mind. I mean, I should have a teleporter, but I don't know if it's operational or not. So I'll just keep going. Do. Some nice obsidian up there. A lot of mineral resources here on Scorched Earth. At least as far as metal goes. Obsidian. Crystal's not too bad. I didn't really explore every nook and cranny on the ASA version. Tons of silica pearls down here in the water. By far the best place to go so far, especially if you have an anglerfish. All right, let's just put you in cryo. Oh, my inventory is still too full here. I'll just leave you here. For right now, we'll come back for you because we got to come that way anyway. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it looks like most of the teleporters are down here on Scorched Earth, which kind of makes sense. Been trying to get the archaeology event to work in your game. Oh, I forgot about that one. That was kind of fun. What is this? Iguana saddle? Really? Huh. Well, that's interesting that that's in Ark Survival. I wonder if it's because we have them spawning in on this map. It must be because they're spawning in on this map and not just... let's see, going to the island. Items not allowed. Accept. Okay, cancel. Back. Accept. And what do I have that I can't travel with? T-Rex arms. There we go. Cool. Archaeology event. Yeah, that was kind of fun. I'm not sure how you would get it to work on Switch. Is that something they're running now? Because I thought they were done with events on Ark Survival Evolved. But then now they're supposed to be coming up with a new map for it, so... What do I know? They can always change their minds. It's too bad. I don't know if they're not I think they should still run these events. I mean, they have the coding for them. I wouldn't think it would be too much of a big deal to run the Eggcelent Adventure here. I'm just going to drop this on the ground. This on the ground. Yeah, we'll kind of sort this stuff out later. Doink. We'll have to find a home for this. I even got war drums stuff later. So we can dump things on the ground and then our vacuum picks it up. So that's why I'm just doing that. Got that lazy mod. All right. So what's the other thing I needed to do? Preserving salts, and then I got to grab... Can I just do that? No. Here, transfer. That worked. Probably not something I'm going to really need, but it was free, so I might as well grab it. Did I have any other vases out here? So I got 3 of those full. If I have another, yeah, I can set up another one here. So let's I'm gonna have to learn that Ingram, I think. It's was it a vase? What is that thing called? Vessel. Pretty sure I gotta learn that. There it is. I think I can make it in... Can I make it in my inventory? Let's craft up 2 of those if I can. There we go. Perfect. They just got done with the Eggcelent Adventure? Oh, that's cool that they're still doing that then. Weird that they just got done with it, but I don't know. It's Ark. Ark was weird. Ark and its developers are kind of odd. Let's just say that. Let's see. We can get one of these right there. And maybe right there. Can I get access to... Not quite full. That'll work, though. Okay, so we need kibble. Let's grab 100 kibble here. So we're gonna zip back and forth here. We're gonna quick. Gotta go this way. Gotta quick get those T-Rexes up. I forgot about my little cat. Guess we'll just leave you here from now. Okay, so let's bop back to the scorched. Oh, I just want the traits. So let me just grab the trait gun. So we don't actually have to bring these T-Rexes back. Let's just bring the trait gun. And I'll do that. That makes sense. Then we can test out our Procoptodons. Probably make some baby Procoptodons as well. Okay. Boop. Yeah, that I didn't check. Do, 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 do. Okay. It is fun. Oh, okay, so here we go. And I'm jamming. Wait a second here. See if I can move. I can move! Yay! All right. So we gotta go back to Red Ob, and then from there we can go get those T-Rexes. They might tame instantly at this point, I'm not sure. So we're going here. Did I... Cool. Am I headed in the right direction? I certainly am. The wintertime event, the Winter Wonderland event's my favorite event. But then I didn't really do much. I can't remember why. I was busy doing other things during the Winter Wonderland event, so I didn't pay much attention to it this year. Maybe next year. I don't know. For some reason, I just find the whole idea of raptor claws really fun. But I think I spent the year talking about it and then not doing anything about it when it actually happened. Which is kind of silly. Ugh. The one I liked the least was the Summer Bash. Never like a massive fan of the Summer Bash for whatever reason. Well, look at all this more preserving salt. I guess if we're going to go by what we did last time, we might as well. Might as well grab some preserving salt here, I guess. It's a decent terror bird saddle, too, in there. We could tame that red turbird. Somebody had mentioned that. That was... Yeah, that was K by me mentioned that I should tame the red turbird and put the Easter bunny ears on it. But let's grab... Can't remember where... The first T-Rex was down here, wasn't it? There it is. Or actually, this is the second T-Rex I tamed. Or knocked out, at least. Okay, so how many do we need? We need 4 kibbles. I think that was right. Nope, 1 more. Are we ready? No. We'll be in a minute. First one should be ready to roll. And that was up here somewhere. There it is. There's a new T-Rex. New T-Rex in town. This one's also 4 kibble. And let's get our trait gun out here. Yeah, that one's ready to roll. We're going to take that giant slaying. That will be handy for doing boss fights. I don't know how long it's going to take me to actually breed up a new set of T-Rexes, but I'll have the traits for it when I do have it. What about this guy? Did this guy have any good traits? Weight frail? That's definitely something I don't want. If it was a 150, I might actually tame it to see if we get any good rolls on stats. But we might as well zip down this way. Okay, the other one is tame. And there should be one just off to the right here. There it is. High endurance. Yeah, we don't need a high endurance. So we'll just stop by here. Eat this T-Rex. Pick up the other one. Oh, one new one spawned in already. That's a 135, and it is a weight frail again. Thank you for roaring. Couldn't quite kill it in one breath. We are out of stamina now, though. I'm just going to drop this stuff. All right, let's get this other guy. I'll make the wide loop because we'll probably have another T-Rex to spawn in down here somewhere. There it is. Diurnal, we don't want that one. Level 100. I hear some Jerboa's doing something. Some kind of event is happening or about to happen. Any other T-Rexes? There's a new T-Rex down there. That is a 140. It is a king slaying. Actually, king slaying is the one I wanted, so we're gonna... It laid an egg. Might have good stats too. I'll have to try to remember to check this out, but we'll come back for this one maybe tomorrow. I don't know if I hit it that time. Right in the tail. Down he goes. This is going to be 6 kibble. This is a big one. Is that right? Nope. Okay, come back for you tomorrow. But let's go get this other one. Maybe giant slaying isn't what we wanted, actually, after all. We'll take this athletic stat. Trait, rather. We'll think about it another time. All right, that's out of our lives, and let's head back to the island. 'Cause I think we're about to get a heat wave or something. Ooh, I am dying. We don't want to do that. Might as well eat that stuff, even though we're about to leave. Shadow steak tartare. What is that? Hopefully we live by the time we get to the thing. Doop. Rock golem saddle. Ugh. I don't know why I'm spinning around so fast. Yeah, I think we're still dying pretty quick. We'll be all right though. I'll probably forget about this T-Rex and pick it up in a couple of weeks when I stumble upon it, but that's all right. It's not going to be much of a game changer if I forget about it. And let's see what's going on here. Yeah. I'm excited about taking those Procoptodons out. I think they're really good at collecting berries. Not that that's something I really need to do, but I think they are good at it. They're a good way for two people to get around the map. Speaking of Procoptodons, there's one over there. I might as well just go see what it is. Who knows what's around here, though, so let's get the shotgun out. I'm not dying now that I got my soups on. It's a level 60. Okay. If it was 150, I'd knock it down and get some. How's the 1,000 days? That's a while. Yeah, if it was a 150, I'd get some rare mushrooms. Do that. Okay, I do want to leave my wyvern here. There he is. And let's travel. Okay. Ah. All this work to get a Procoptodon so we can check out the Procoptodon thing. Come on, let me out. There we are. And also, is this industrial preserving bin working? It is. Okay. Yeah, that's making quick work of it. I just set this up before the stream to see if it was going to make me some jerky pretty quickly, and it did. But I still do need to add all the ingredients. But the nice thing is it's not using up spark powder to run the thing, while at the same time it uses spark powder to craft. So we're using up an ingredient to actually make it, if that makes sense. Dump all the spark powder in here as soon as my game comes back to life. That wasn't what I wanted to do, but anyway. Here, let's grab all this stuff out of here. Cooked. What? I'm having a little bit of lag here, and it's causing me some annoyance. There we go, and the oil. There we go. We'll probably have to get some more oil here. And then this is meat cooked in jerky. Jerky. Shadow steak tartare can go into here. as can the shocking darts. Preserving. Oh, shoot. Our automated Ark slurped up all of our stuff, so we gotta adjust that. Exclude structures. Vessel. Confirm. Close. All right, so I think the rest of this stuff I'll just put in. Black. Had to lick envelopes from your Easter cards. Coffee got rid of that taste. Yeah. Envelope glue does not taste great, does it? Why? Can I put preserving salt in there? Let's see if it works. So we've got 2 days and an hour. 2 days and an hour on that. And now it is 4 days and 2 hours. Okay. So it definitely works there. And then let me just see if we filled up everything we did. I guess for right now, I might change my mind a little later. We're going to stick all the preserving salt in here. What's the... It's 11 days on a stack of preserving salt, so I have some time to screw around with it at another time. All right, this is going on the floor. I just don't want to spend a ton of time sorting stuff out on stream. We can do that later. Okay, I don't want to really, okay. Procoptodon saddles should be in here. I'm certain we've got some. Oh, we got some good ones too, actually. Let's grab this 203. And then I think we're going to grab... All right, which one do we want to take out for a spin? We're going to take out kind of a one that's not great. I think this one's got 47. That one's got 53. So I think we're going to take this female out for a spin because I don't think she has any other stats that we care too much about. So we're just going to do that. And you don't look very holiday-like, so that's good too. There's your saddle. The other ones we're actually going to... this male, I think... I thought one of the females had like a really good stat. I guess not. So we're just going to go with this male and this female for right now. Kind of curious to see what that looks like once they get together. So we're going to do that. And then we can, I think we have, do we have that Procoptodon saddle or whatever? The bunny rabbit one. There it is. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Let's grab our little cat. Why does it have to be dark right now? But it is. Oh, well. Maybe we should go to another map where it's daytime. I guess we could go back to Scorched, but I was dying over there. Let's just go back to Scorched. It was daytime over on Scorched. So let's grab this dude. Scorched is a good place to be running around on Procoptodon anyway. And this time we're going to take Kitty with us. I love snow owls. They are pretty. Thank you, Rosie. All right. Let's go back to Scorched. Seems like it's always nighttime on the island. I don't know what that's all about. This seems like I have some bad luck anytime I'm streaming on the island that it goes nighttime right away. But then we get to see the Eggcelent Adventure animation here. Okay. Might as well go... Simple bed, simple bed. Whose simple bed is this? It must be mine. Or is this bone dust? I don't know why there's so many simple beds out here. Yeah, let's go there, see what happens. Oh, this is bone dust thing. Okay. All right, let's get that Pergoptodon and the kitty out. It's cool they added the cat. Come on, leg. There we go. Pick up the kitty. I put all my soups and stews away, so we probably have to make this fairly quick. Is this... which one had the saddle? That was the female, right? Okay. Boop. That was cool how it took a second for the thing to work. All right. Let's go. We can head over to our... I might be better off. This does have heat resist. Okay. So we got a good hop there. That is somebody's pillar, I guess. That's probably mine, actually, from the train. Let's pick that up if that is mine. Yep. Whoa, where are you? What are you doing? Are you on aggressive or what? You're going to attack my target, but you just went after that. So they got pretty good. Let's get you some food. So I think we want to do a right click, right? Yeah, there we go. Let's see what we have. Any fall damage? No. I think these hoppy things don't take fall damage very easily. Okay, we're doing 53. This is not mate boosted. So this is quite a fight. What kind of damage is it doing to me? It's only doing 2 because I got a good saddle. But I am poisoned pretty good now. Am I going to kill this thing? Okay, we are going to kill it. What about, does it double hop? That doesn't do any damage really. Should just... I can't get any resources out of it. Does C do anything? It's not doing damage. Let's see if the... How's my health doing? I have a little bit of time here. Well, these plant species X are doing their work. All right, let's grab the C. What is C doing? Is it... Or can you pick up babies or something with a Pergoptodon? Is that what this is? That's what this motion is. That gives us our berries. All right, let's test that fall damage out. We'll see if we can get a good hop off the top of this sand dune. Hopefully we do not run into a death worm. Okay, so here is... Any other creature this would be cause... Wow. We did take a little bit of fall damage. Not much. Any other creature we would have maybe killed that thing. Here comes Patricia Cottontail. All right, let's try this jump here. All right, let's see what we have for fall damage. You know, we might have not... We did take some, right? That's me. I'm dying pretty quick here. Barely any. We may have not taken fall damage. Well, we got a little blood splatter, so we took some. All right, let's get you back in the cryopod. We're going to die out here. Now that we're in here, we're really going to die. No, I don't want to. Uh-oh. Is this dead too? Ooh. Okay, so we got problems. We might die out here. Let's get this lady, see if we can make it back to base, which is right up that hill. It's going to be hard. Does hopping make us go faster? It seems to give us a little bit of a boost, but I don't know how I'm going to get up there is the only problem. This guy's got pretty good What stamina did we end up with on this lady? 47. So the other one's got like 54 or something. One of the males. I'm stuck on something. I hope it is not a deathworm. Doing 53 damage is not going to help us that much. I don't even know how to get up here. We're going to try, though. I could just die and get my stuff and whatever, and that would be much easier than what I'm about to do. But I'm going to try to get through doing the challenge of this. With all the little hopping, we might be able to get into range of our building. We'll see. Do I have climbing picks? Not on me. I mean, oh, I have my tech backpack on, actually. We can just fly up there, but we got to get... Oh, okay, what kind of... Yeah, that took some damage. About 200. Come on. Oh, there's my spot. Let's see if we can get it. How close we can get. I still got some time before I overheat and die. That's going to be a hard hop to make here. Doing better than I thought I would do. This angle might work better for us. You can do it, little bunny, rabbit, kangaroo. If I angle the hop, might work. Uh-oh. Well, I'm closer. I'm higher up. I do have a ladder over here, I think. Or some stairs. Oh, I didn't realize I was this far away. How's my health? Hard to see where you're going. Okay, that's a Carno. That's not great. Come on, little bunny rabbit. Little my cottontail Heine. Come on, you can do it. We're so close. My health is still pretty good. I don't notice this guy eating berries. Seems like he should be eating a lot of berries. So close. Do I have a ladder? I know I should have. If I can just get up over this next little cliff, we'll do it. Can we collect sap? Sure can. Come on. We can do it. Thinking about taming a bland colored Procoptodon and using hexagons to get the bunny suit and coloring it. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, the bunny costume, I could see where somebody would want to color this thing. Let's see if I can get to this cliff here. Aha, I made it. We did it. If the leg doesn't kill me. All right, is the game going to die? I think the game died. Yep. Crash. Well, I'm trying to think if there's anything left to do in Ark today, or if this is a good time to end the live stream. I think we did most everything. I think we got all the different skins that I wanted to. Yeah, so I think this is probably a good place to end it. Just want to say thank you, everybody, for coming along. And thank you to the members. Thank you to Trav, Bone Dust, Pixie, Pico and Man Behind the Beard. Hope to see you guys around the server, and hope to see you next week when we do another live stream. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.